Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog video, kind of, sort of. It's not really gonna be a Porter's Toy Talk for a little while. Kinda, kinda trying to fix everything with my job and stuff. So, I probably won't get paid for a few weeks, maybe if I can even get everything lined up and everything together. But I mean, everything's fine. I'm taking care of the necessities like food and such, and like my rent's taken care of. So I have no problems, and it's not gonna be bad. So I'm not gonna buy any figures for a couple of weeks. So it's kind of sad, but not. I don't know. I kind of had some kind of, I guess, revelation today. I did a lot of thinking today, and I don't know where it came from. It hit me out of nowhere while I was watching TV, but I don't know. Maybe it was the TV. I don't remember, but I don't know. I was thinking about my future and thinking about an option that I could use as a career choice that I never thought about, but before that might work, and I never really thought about it. But anyway, on to kind of what I was making the video for is the whole new review thing and kind of a review update. Really what it is I don't know. I was gonna review the Transformers Arms Micron 12 or breakdown, but there's quite a bit of reviews on that already. Autobottomus just got his review up, I think yesterday. MGO has a review, PL has a review, there's actually a couple other ones from some other people, and it's just, those are good enough reviews to where, like, basically what I have to say of the figure is kind of what has already been said. I might still make a review, but I don't know. It depends if I figure out a new style for like Transformer reviews, because those are hard to do when they're done first. Now I've done, I think, one, the Legion Dark in the Moon crate case, I think was the first one on YouTube. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I got that like the day they came out, and it's got like a couple, like 15,000 views. I don't remember. 7,000. I don't remember. But it's got quite a bit, more than 100 at least, I remember. So that kind of makes me think, like, if I get them early and I get them first, I'll probably have more views with them, and it would be more productive to the community, rather than me just grabbing a figure and like, hey, this is the figure. This is basically the same thing as everyone else has said before a couple of times. This is just a different kind of review on a camera that's not all that great. See? And I'll still do reviews. Like, it's not like I never will. Just maybe they kind of won't. They'll be more for fun, probably. Like, hey, this is a figure that's kind of older, but you can't really get anymore. But it's awesome. I like it. I want to show it to you. Something like that. But there's also this thing that I just started thinking of, and it's really. I apologize. But, you know what I don't see any reviews of? I don't really see any reviews on, like, high quality, kind of like professional looking reviews of, Bionicles. And I have a few of them here. I used to have, oh man, I used to have so many of them. I had most of them. Most meaning like, Bionicle is one of the things that I know probably the most about when it comes to like a fan fiction. I mean, I think it's like Marvel, Transformers, it's like Bionicle, Marvel, Transformers, and it goes down and down and down. So, I know quite a bit about most things, but Bionicle kind of hit me at 2001, which was around the time I was you know, you're a kid and you have toys and you start to get into stuff like that, and then that's kind of when I got into collecting in a sense, enjoying action figures and comics and toys and stuff. So it's something that stuck with me for a very long time, and it being like I don't know, 11 years since they came out. It's kind of nostalgic now because once it hits 10 years, you know, it kind of that's just the way it is for me. But yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of them, and like after I remember. Oh, actually, since they first came out, I actually had one of every one. Like when they released the canisters, they were usually the good guys and the bad guys. Most of the time, I don't know. Well, okay, that didn't really happen until the Rock sheet. I don't know if I'm saying that right. These guys, you know, this is Layrak. This one's actually my favorite, and I actually not recently, but in the last year or so, I actually got this back complete for like $4 at a flea market with a couple more, and that's why I have, you know, some of the ones that's why I had the ones here that I have, because I don't have the ones anymore I used to have. So I'd like to review. I wish I had them and I could review them all, but I had wow, I had most of them. I had okay. I got. I remember the first one I got was the original. It was part of the original first release when they first came out, and it was the blue one. It was Gallia, I think her name was, and it was a girl. But I didn't know that. I mean, my favorite color was blue at the time, and that was like 2001. I didn't really start liking purple until I think a few months after that. Like I didn't really. Purple has been my favorite color for years, but it hasn't always been. It switches. I mean, I don't. Only a few colors I dislike, and they're very obscure. So, that's kind of why I like, you know, superheroes and stuff in comic, you know, stuff like that. Cause like all the crazy color costumes, like blue and gold and red and orange and okay, maybe those are a little weird, but like green and bronze and tan and stuff. You know. But no, yeah, I got her, and then I remember when they went to the Toa Nuva after that, and I got, oh man, I had every single one except for Tahu, the red one, and the white one, Kopaka, and I had the rest of them. I had the green one, the brown one, the black one, the blue one, the wait, how many were there? There were 6, wasn't there? There's red, blue, green, brown, black, white. Yeah, yeah, there was that many, and then there was the seventh Torah, which was gold, which was Taku. I can't say his name anymore. I always get tripped out because I haven't talked really about Bionicle in a long time. He's always been my favorite, and I always wanted him. I never got him. I'd love to get that set again, but you know, a mint in box kind of Lego set from at least from that time, like 2004, I think. One's quite a pretty penny, and that's really any set. They go up in value pretty high, but yeah, those, and then I remember, you know, after that, I got some Borox, and I got some more torn, and I never really, I always got like the canister, like the figures, like, you know, like the Rock Sheet or the Toa, like something like that. I didn't get really any of the box sets. The only box set I ever got was when the Paraka came out, and I got the 7th Paraka, Vizon, with Fenric, and that, to this day, is still my favorite character in Bionicle, other than the Tower of Light. Um, but this is the way it was. So I'll probably upload some and try doing some reviews on that. And I have the encyclopedia, I have comic books, I have most of the book series. I've read through the story a couple of times, but I need to refresh. It's been probably 2 years since I read the books again. So I'll get back into those. That might sound like a good idea. Probably, actually, I should have said that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. But, I mean, I have guides and stuff, so I'll provide a further kind of explanation on the character and everything, since they don't really come with bios or nothing, and basically just assemble them, and that's what they are, and then I'll tell you what their powers are and all the stuff behind the character, and that's it. But Layrac is the only one I have complete, like perfectly complete, like everything, the right pieces and stuff. Um, I have the two more Roxy, but they're not complete. It's the blue one and the yellow, and not the yellow, the blue one and the white one. Gurak and Kurak. I don't know if I'm saying the names right. It's been a long time. I do have the first version of Tahu, which is kind of, I need to find the rest of the pieces. I've been messing around with it. But I also have Toamechu Vakama as well, and like the only thing he didn't come with is his disc for his disc launcher. I have the disc launcher, but I'm not gonna show it. I got them from the thrift store, so when I opened the pack, he was complete, but he had Tahu Nuva's swords, which I like actually. Oh, that's cool. I never got Tahu Nuva anyway, so that kind of made sense. At least he's got lava swords, but I've always wanted this figure, and I had the knee pads. They're off in the Lego box, but I don't know. I always wanted him, and I saw him there for like $4. Look at that. That's awesome. Spinning blades of death. I like him having swords. It's fun. How many? See, that's the thing is that can't help it. They're fun. I like them. They're part of my childhood. I had like an army of them at least. But yeah, it's those. Stop. I mean, I don't like making a whole vlog and stuff, but this will probably be at least 15 minutes. So, because Marvel Legends did happen around the same time for me, and I look at the shelf. That's why I'll be looking away. So I tend to kind of look off there so I can talk. But yeah, I didn't really. Well, they kind of like, as far as the collection went, I still don't entirely. I think the reason why I collect is probably because when I was a kid, toys were something I had. I guess I was spoiled, basically. I guess you want to call it. I mean, so basically, it was my family. Spoiled me. Of course, sometimes parents will, family members will do that, but my brothers did spoil me too. Actually, my brothers got me into Marvel Legends because they grew up with the old Toy Biz figures and stuff like that. And they had a big collection of all the 80s stuff, Transformers and Thundercats and He-Man and all that stuff. And my brother actually gave me a box of toys that had all of his old toys in it, and I think that's what triggered it, because it was like a lunchbox. No, yeah, it was like this box, and I don't want to show you the size, like in a metaphor, but it was like, oh, it was a good sized box, and it was full of old toys from his childhood. That's where I got Skeletor from. I don't even know where he went. That the original Skeletor was all beat up, and like a Wonder Woman, and there was a piece of Voltron, which I still have, and I don't know if it's Voltron because it doesn't look like Voltron. I mean, it's a different one. I don't know. It's like a it's a center torso piece, and it's like die cast, and it's black, and he's got like a red head with it, like a human face, and I don't know. It's very old and retro, and I think it might be a knockoff Voltron or something. I'm not sure, but just all kinds of stuff like that, and I kind of was like, hey, these are really cool, and I really like them. And if there's a Marvel figure or a couple of in there, there's like some Ghostbuster figures I remember getting. I remember getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, and I actually really liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. I always like Donatello for some reason. I don't know why. And it's kind of funny because my favorite color now is purple, and it's been, and I said that earlier in the video, but, and he's the purple turtle, but I didn't really like purple then, but he was still my favorite anyway, and I don't know why. Because, I guess because he was the smartest, and, as a kid, I'm still consider myself intelligent, but, and a lot of people do. I did well in school and everything, and, science is one of my major success points in school. So, yeah, that's probably why. And I always had Donatello. I had a couple versions of Donatello. I didn't have any other turtle, none of the villains. I just had multiples of Donatello. I don't know why. But yeah, the new turtles are coming out. I'm gonna get all the classic ones. I don't think I'm gonna get any of the new Nickelodeon stuff because I'd rather have the classic ones as a definitive version, kind of like a Marvel Legends style. But this video is pretty long now, and I kind of want to go to sleep. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna be watching more TV. It's like 1:52 in the morning, and I can't stop watching How I Met Your Mother because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll like this, and then I saw Neil Patrick Harris was in it, and then I'm like, oh, I'll try it. I mean, I like NPH, and then I watch it, and then like at the first episode, I watched 8 more episodes in the same night, and I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't stop. I don't know what happened. I found a new show. I'm pretty happy about that. 'Cause, after you watch reruns and reruns and reruns, and you go to something different, and you like it, it feels good. It feels good to know that I guess there's some kind of change left in the everyday situation. I don't know, it's probably me being tired, talking like I'm some kind of crazy liberal stuff, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go before I offend somebody or say something completely stupid, which is my nature. So I'm gonna go. So you know I'm kind of done with the peace thing. I kind of going to high levels on the piece, so part of the whole thinking and stuff today, I kind of made up a new ending conversation thing with something I've always been doing, and I just never really made it into verbal, and it's a physical thing, and BROFIST, just BROFIST. It's so simple, and I don't, I can't explain it. It's the way I think, but you all are my friends, all my brothers, all my sisters. So I'm gonna go. So quarter out, BROFIST.